we'll do in one take because it's live. So,
Okay.
well, thank you everybody for watching today. A very special day for the City Hall in Bucyrus. We've got a special guest here, and we've got a ribbon cutting which will follow in just a few moments. With me today is Deanna Grube from Ontario, and she has a very special job, very important job for our community. She is the, now tell me if I don't get this right, you are the lactation consultant for the WIC program for
Yes.
Crawford County.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
How long have you been doing lactation consulting?
Almost 25 years.
25 years?
Yes, yes. My background is nutrition.
Great.
And started with the WIC program years ago and really just gravitated to those breastfeeding moms. So was able to become a lactation consultant and been doing it ever since and love it.
Oh, great. Well, it's so important, isn't it?
Yes.
Just tell us some of the benefits of breastfeeding.
Well, many people realize the health benefits. But the one thing that I like to always talk to my moms about is if you really think about breast milk, it's designed specifically for the baby.
Mm-hmm.
You would never give a tiger giraffe milk. You would think that was really unusual to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But human babies also need that human mother's milk. It's designed specifically for their bodies to grow and nurture them. So of course health benefits are going to be less ear infections, less asthma, less bronchitis, upper respiratory issues. They tend to have a lot more positive health outcomes than babies who do not get breast milk. Now, I was formula fed, I wasn't sickly, so I'm not saying that, but there are greater amounts of benefits and benefits to mom. Moms actually have less chance of breast cancer, uterine cancer, ovarian cancer. They lose weight quicker after pregnancy. So
many
yeah.
good things.
Mm-hmm.
And so natural too.
Right.
Well, I was talking with your husband a little bit ago. One of the great marketing coups of all time was when we were younger, we were formula fed. And getting mothers and fathers to pay for formula for something that you actually could get for free,
Right.
and it was better for you. So when did all that start to change?
Actually, around the 40s, when marketing was just like, let's feed your baby another way.
Yeah. And when did it
And
change back?
It changed back probably in the early 90s.
Okay, so
In the
my
early 90s.
Our children were born in the late 80s and early 90s. They were breastfed.
Mhm.
And my 5 grandchildren, my daughter didn't consider anything else.
Right,
And
right.
so,
And I feel like the internet, social media, has really given breastfeeding also an easy platform so that moms right at their fingertips can understand and learn about the benefits.
and
of
you're there,
breastfeeding.
and you're there for them. Where can they learn
Yes.
more about it? If they're childbearing years and or maybe pregnant and want to learn, what would you recommend?
Well, of course, the WIC program is available to any WIC mom, but also any mom in the community who is having questions. I'm available also, I work with Avita Health Systems. I'm available at any time by phone. There is an Ohio Department of Health hotline that you can Google, and they offer 24-hour breastfeeding help for free. And there's lots of availability on the internet.
Plenty of good
So,
stuff on there.
yes.
Well, how did we get to today? Well, we're opening a lactation room here at City Hall for city employees and also residents in the city that are nursing and need a place to have some privacy.
Right.
And the city council was gracious enough there when you came to meet with them a couple of months ago and allow us to use the side conference room there. We'll show you that in just a minute or so. And how did we get to today? Tell me, what is there a grant out there you were talking about?
There is a grant out there. Fortunately, but unfortunately, we received a grant from the Ohio Department of Health because of our low continuation rates for breastfeeding once moms go back to work. And we start out at 62%, which is very good, but by 6 to 12 weeks, it's 20%. And so that really shows what happens when they go back to work. Maybe they don't want to talk to their employer about lactation. So this grant has provided me the time to reach employers such as yourself and discuss the importance of having a room. I mean, for years, we've had City Hall, that room has been there, but it was never brought to the surface. So now that I have this grant and I'm able to do some education, I feel that things are moving in the right direction for Crawford County.
I think so too.
So
Typically, how long would a nursing mother, would you like to see a nursing mother continue to nurse their child?
Well,
After they go back to work?
Yes, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends a year or longer
Okay.
if the baby is not ready to wean and mom is not ready to wean. So many times employers will say a year or as long as they're still lactating.
Good deal. Good deal.
Yes.
Now, we got this room, this lactation room is going to be open from Monday through Fridays, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then during the Bratwurst Festival, we're going to be open till 8 o'clock in the evening. So if your family's in town and you need a private place to nurse your child, the lights will be on and we'll have it ready to go for that. And also, the library is going to have some special hours too, Deanna, right?
Yes. On Thursday and Friday, during the Bratwurst Festival, they will be open from 9 to 6. Now, they're closed on Saturday, and we know why. It's very crazy down there during the Bratwurst Festival. But they're very, very willing to share their space with lactating moms. So I do want to say thank you to Mayor Reister. This is all because of you.
No, that's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
I
is.
don't
And
know
I
about that,
really
no.
appreciate your support.
Well,
And how you, honestly, when we opened our milk drop site at the health department, Mayor Reister came. That's invaluable to us, and we really do appreciate everything that you have done and are going to continue to do. So I want that to be out there and let you know that we do appreciate
I firmly
it.
believe in it. I thank you for the kind words, but like I said it that day, women shame the men in what they give of themselves. And I really meant that day, and I was very tickled to be there and honored to be there. I know how important that bond is between the mother and the child. I can see it with my own family too. So
Yes.
thanks because I told you a story too, and I won't take it, but when our second child was born, there was some lactation issues. And if it wasn't for the lactation specialist helping us through that, it would have been much different outcome. So I'm very grateful to people like you.
Well, thank you.
Now,
I appreciate it.
let's go ahead and do what we came to do here, and that's to cut the ribbon. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 people to hold the ribbon, because you're going to do like scissors cutting.
Okay.
So, who would you like to pick out there? Do you have any relatives here?
Kathy, would you like to come up and
Okay.
Logan?
Come on,
My
Logan.
son, my husband and my son are here also.
Logan is a...
Come on,
They
Logan.
can both hold an end.
All right.
Now,
Come on.
Come on.
Well, sure.
Kathy, introduce Kathy for me.
This is Kathy Bushy,
Yes.
and she is the WIC director of Crawford County
thank
and
you.
has been so supportive of me and what I love to do, and she is always here by my side, so I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Kathy, for coming. Who's this strapping hunk of a young guy here?
Come here, honey. This is my
I
son
didn't mean to
Logan.
embarrass him, but...
And no, Logan's never embarrassed.
Oh.
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
But he and my husband have been through a lot with me also over the years, and we won't go into that. But anyway,
Logan
they've been
is-
very supportive.
Logan is starting his final year at OU.
Go Bobcats.
And I think Dad would probably say something a little different. Dad would do that. Okay, great. Well, let's go
Okay.
back, Kathy and
Thank
Logan. We're
you.
going to get some ribbon, and you guys all can come up too, and then... Here we go. City Council's got a lot of tables and chairs and boards, so let's go ahead and close that door.
Okay, sure.
John, can you get a picture of the door, so, of the sign that we have in the door? We really should tell how we're going to use that, so. If you want to come through here,
No, I can.
why don't you do that?
Yeah. Everybody has to see the door. It's amazing.
Yes, so we had this made Tim Wagner had this, he designed this. Wasn't this nice? So we put on, this is our lactation room, and it's got a sign over there that's open, and if somebody's in it, it will flip this over and say occupy.
So it's a great way to have some privacy.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. And we'll take a little video in there when we go. So, all right, go ahead.
Tim Wagner from where?
Tim Wagner from, what's the name?
Wags Trophy House.
Wags Trophy House. Tim Wagner from Wags Trophy House. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
On the count of three, we're going to open the
Okay, I think I have to do it.
Watch your fingers. It's very, very, very sharp.
Give him a good snap.
2, 3. There you go.
All right.
Okay, let's go on in, Jim. Let's just go ahead and have a look and see what we've got here. This is our conference room, but we've turned it into a lactation room to use it. Come on in and we'll. All right. So nothing fancy, but what we've done here, we've got a special spot for a nursing mother. We have Rebecca Warren, who works for the city as our council clerk, has a young child, and I think she just finished nursing. And she gave us she gave me a whole list of things that we need in here. So one was a microwave too. We're going to have a chair, like a rocker with a footstool here.
Okay.
And then the bathroom is right here, so they'll have a plastic wash right behind there.
Right, which is so nice.
Yeah, and then we'll stand and get some pretty flowers, so it's nice and homey.
It is nice.
Then we have privacy, a curtain there, you can close that too.
Yes.
And so I think, is this
So
good?
I
How do you
do,
think?
I think it's wonderful,
Okay.
but I do need to make sure that we have this or in the video. The microwave is really, it would be only for heating mom's food.
Okay,
It is not
yes,
for heating breast milk.
we'll put a sign
Because-
up on that, make sure that'll
Yes,
happen.
because it will kill the cells in breast milk. So we
Okay.
don't want to use the microwave for breast milk to
Do
heat
not
that
use
up.
it. Okay, good deal,
Yeah.
good deal.
But it's wonderful. No,
Okay.
it's wonderful. Part of the Nursing Mothers Act, Break Time for Nursing Mothers Act, requires a door that has a lock, a comfortable chair that can be sanitized, and a flat surface for the pump, and an electrical outlet. So we have that all in this area. So thanks to Mayor Reeser, who was creatively thinking about where we could do this, here we are. And this is absolutely wonderful. Yes. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Great partnership.
So much.
Thank you. It's got such a
Yes.
good cause.
Yes.
Well, it's open, like I say, every day from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, and then the Bratwurst Festival will be open till 8. And we'll see everybody down the road. Thanks, Bucyrus.
Thank you so much.